song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered, and won. Raider Nation, let's go, Raider Nation.
Let's go! Let's go!
You ain't ready for the Oakland Raiders. It's the invasion of the Oakland Raiders. Are you ready for some football? Yeah. You ain't ready for this football.
Here we come, baby. Just here, baby. Feel the storm of the cold autumn wind, baby. It's the Oakland Raiders. Get your mouthpiece. You in the black hole with the black beast. This ain't black gold, this is black silver. Commitment to excellence, we deliver. And we'll play past regulation. It's the invasion of the Raider Nation. Let's go, Raider Nation. Let's go, Raider Nation. You ready for some football? Yeah, you ain't ready for no football. You ain't ready for the Oakland Raiders. Come on, it's the invasion of the Oakland Raiders. Let's go. Are you ready for some football? Yeah, you ain't ready for this football. The Raider Nation is united. When they see the Pirates, fans get excited. The opposition get quiet when I hit the field with my eye patch and my shield. The silver and black will attack.
Are you ready for some football?
The silver and black will attack.
Are you ready for some football? Raider Nation, let's go, Raider Nation, let's go, Raider Nation, let's go, Raider Nation, let's go, Raider Nation. We are, Raider Nation. We are, Raider Nation. We are, Raider Nation. We are, Raider Nation.
Just win, baby. 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 Just win, baby.
Here we go.
And Waller out. They might like this matchup right here.
3rd and 2. Richard is the back. They throw to the 50-yard line, and St. Jones makes the catch for the first down. Jesse Bates with the tackle, but a good 3rd down picture catch. And a game.
Derek Carr. Doesn't look cold over there.
It's a nice job by Derek Carr. They actually split out Darren Waller. In a lot of cases, he's the premier guy here, but they go to Zay Jones.
Hunter Renfrow was open too.
Threats for them this year behind Hunter Renfrow, a guy who I can see.
Look at all the Raiders in the crowd. Look at that. Look at that. Score.
Down for Carr. He'll throw it to Renfrow.
Renfrow.
Gain of 5, and as advertised, Mike
Secondary weak. D-line with
13.
D-line pretty good. O-line bad. Josh Jacobs. Play action fast.
Shorten the game in that way. Also, just continue to dent the defense and then work the middle of the field with guys like Darren Waller.
Invade the Bengal jungle. Let's go.
Like Zay Jones and Brian Edwards, you cash in.
They're sitting deep. Run the ball.
Down Jacobs. Space to the right. Couldn't find much. John Simpson, the guard, pulled. Didn't get much of a push. That's going to be 3rd down and 3. Second time on 3rd down.
Deshaun Jackson's in the game. Waller's in the game.
Sunday night going over the chart.
That's Carr, the preacher.
Mentioned all the personnel.
Amen, Derek Carr. Amen.
Veteran 35.
Jalen Richard.
He'll be split to the top of your screen for 3rd down here. Doesn't play a ton, but still has some speed. Got to keep an eye on him.
This is tough communication here with the crowd noise. This is typically when Hunter Renfrow comes in motion, gets behind his receiver, and runs some sort of an option route.
He does. Carr goes the other way. Waller juggles, hangs on. Advances to the third.
Waller!
Picks up
Waller!
first down to Darren Waller. Sensational.
Tight end's the weakness.
5 games with a knee and back injury. Comes back in the lineup.
Plus 83 point differential. Waller and his alcohol addiction and he got COVID. These receivers are open all over the place. There are 3, 4 wide open guys.
Darren Waller continuing the drive.
Nice open drive here for the Raiders to start.
Audible, I'm liking that. He's looking like Peyton out there. He's seeing the defense. He's adjusted to the defense. Play action. Jacobs! Jacobs! Here we go!
I love the tempo and the play calling early on by Greg Olsen, the offensive coordinator.
It's Derek Carr audibling out of Greg Olsen's calls.
Tight ends. They snap it from under center, which typically in this league, when you're under center, it's a lot of run plays.
The Raiders are in the crowd.
Clear out the defense.
58 years old. Greg Olsen, 58th win since the Carr injury today. 2 for 2 at Ohio.
Olsen took over the play calling after the head coaching change. Second and short. They're just trying to get the first down. We have the game.
Someone jump.
For a false start.
It's all good. It's still a manageable situation.
You can hear how loud it is on the field when they open up the mic at Jerome Boger, working his 7th playoff game, veteran referee.
It was a rowdy atmosphere at Cleveland.
It's always hard for tight ends. You're the furthest guy away from the quarterback, so really hard to hear in a lot of cases. You're just
second and 5. It's all good. Second and 5.
But it's loud here in Cincinnati. They're excited about this game. Communications at a premium right now.
On 2nd and 5, cut back by Jacobs. Only game. Cincinnati Kid. Now the Bengals. This playoff game means so much to him. He sets up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, you're going to see this from Cincinnati. When you get these run downs, 5 defensive linemen covering every offensive lineman in order to stop that run. They did a nice job. Get him to 3rd and 3.
Start the bank. Deshaun Jackson bottom of your screen.
Here's this matchup with Renfro.
And Carr looking that way. He scrambles, throws on the run. For Renfro, broken up. Terrific job closing by Mike Hilton. It'll set up a field goal opportunity of about 47 yards.
We're going to see this matchup all day. Renfro on Mike Hilton. That's a tough chore. Hilton stays underneath. Renfro's open up immediately, but Carr has to scramble.
He felt
and
the pressure.
To make
he was open there.
Does a nice job knocking this away. This could be a matchup all day long.
Excellent kickers both sides. Daniel Carlson from 47. A.J. Cole, the punter, holds. Into the wind. And nailed it. Good solid opening kick by Carlson. It was tied for the NFL lead. Point scored. Opening drive field goal for the Raiders. They score first. Burrow and the Bengals on the field next.
3-0, just like the first game. Except Carlson kicked the 26-yarder in the first game. It's all rigged. 47-yard drive, 47-yard field goal. Madden dead. 47 days before Super Bowl 56. I tell ya, Derek DiMaccia at 46.
Look, Serena wins.
All about the 47 there.
Serena, Matrix.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing
4.7 yards per play. The average is 4.7.
Then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. No two dreams are the same. But there is one van equipped to handle them all.
So, welcome fans back from COVID-19.
Mercedes-Benz vans have been built, upfitted, and ready to go.
Welcome fans back. Playoffs from COVID-19.
Stay that way.
First playoff win. 19 years. With the Davis family. This tribute to Bo Jackson. Nassib is king. Talk call game. 19th day. Raiders Super Bowl loss to Gruden. 19 Super Bowls after Super Bowl 18. There you go. That's all you need is the score of the first drive. We good.
Caribbean rise to the vacation. Come seek. And by Microsoft Surface.
41st field goal from Carlson, the first drive of the game. Super Bowl's DiMaggio 41. It's Bengal that's DiMaggio 41.
Exactly. So Carlson, who made the big 47-yard field goal against the Chargers last Sunday night, makes one to open the postseason. And now he kicks off to Chris Evans, rookie out of Michigan. Not a lot of kickoff return experience. Picks it up at the 10. And on the move, Evans is
tackle.
24-yard line. We'll cover by the Raiders at Raquel Lee. So here comes the Cincinnati offense and the players around their star quarterback, Joe Burrow. Of course, all the focus on Jamar Chase. Don't forget Joe Mixon, who had a sensational year, third in the league in yards and attempts. As for the offensive line, like we said with the Raiders, strong on the left side. The right side struggles, especially Isaiah Prince, that right tackle. He's going to be challenged. You see the Pro Football Focus rank of those players. It's where
Mad Max, Gallier, Nassib, Jefferson.
Here goes Burrow from the 25. First playoff snap. And it's incomplete. Trying to quickly get it to Jamar Chase and get something going. But the Raiders were all over with Denzel Perryman.
Perryman, look at that guy. He can play.
From Southeast Ohio, from Southwest Ohio. Went to Ohio State. Had people ahead of him, transfers to LSU, wins the national championship. Hurt last year as a rookie, but the number one pick this year was sensational. Led the league in completion percentage at 70% among his record-setting numbers.
Your car 4 for 5 is 23 completions.
Empty backfield, pushed by the line, forced Burrow on the run, and Chase makes the catch at the 36-yard line.
The defensive pressure pretty good so far.
The aggressiveness, the Bengals are coming out with 2 consecutive snaps of empty, 5 wide, nobody in the backfield. This shows one of Joe Burrow's great traits, his ability to slide, move in the pocket.
Best zone corner in the NFL. Hobbs. Perryman is a tackle machine all over the place.
On Brandon Faison. He is their boundary corner, which in many cases is where Jamar Chase is lining up.
From the 36, first run, Mixon. Inside for
Mixon to the 39. It's the Bengals that's got DiMaggio 39.
In the bottom half of points allowed in the league for the 19th consecutive year. That's a record. They do give up points, but Max Crosby, the right defensive end, is a star. He wrecked the game. Divine Diablo, the rookie, has stepped in next to Perriman. We'll see the veteran KJ Wright sprinkled in along the way. The DBs, you got a couple of rookies, some inexperienced players. A lot of guys picked up. Matter of fact, most of these cornerbacks were not Raiders last year, but Crosby's pass rush makes it easier to not have a star in the secondary. From the 39, Burrow's throw is caught. Chase, great job dotting the feet to get that second toe down. And a first down in Raider territory at the 44. Gain of 17.
Yeah, nice job with the motion. It actually gets the defensive back facing off of Jamar Chase. That's not his best technique. He wants to be a press corner. Not as good when he's in off coverage. Allows Jamar Chase to step on his toes, kick out of that. Those big chunk yardage plays for the Bengals really a key to this offense.
I like that term. Receiver steps on the DB's toes.
You get them thinking you can run a lot of different routes.
Burrow adjusts the play.
Yeah, I know.
It's a blocker to lead from Mixon to the left side. In game 4, Denzel Perryman holding on until Divine Diablo and Trayvon Merritt got over there for the Raiders. Joe Mixon, third in yards, third in attempts, 16 touchdowns this year. Tied for 4th in the league. He'll go to the Pro Bowl for a first time. And you mentioned the game with the Raiders and the Bengals in Week 11. He had a huge game in that one, 123 yards. The Raiders took away the passing attack, and they had to turn Nixon, and they got the job done in the desert.
And did 30 carries. They really rode his back in that game.
2nd and 6. Burrow to Chase. But they are so on the same page. Unbelievable college teammates in 2019. Chase set out
Lots of underneath coverage.
Into the NFL this year as the number 5 pick, and he and the number 1 pick from the year before are dialed in.
Yeah, trust and confidence with this route. He's throwing it before Jamar Chase gets out of that break. And Jamar Chase is so strong and physical. In fact, talking to
Won't surprise me if the
Chase,
Bengals score a
Michael
touchdown
Thomas
for the first
from Raw
drive.
Chase, just watching how physical he was at the top of his route. Something Jamar Chase has been working on, doing a very good job with.
First down for the 31. Play action. Burrow's going to set up the screen now. Nixon's got a couple of blockers. He's on the move. First and goal for the Bengals at the 10-yard line. Gain of 21.
Don't be surprised if the game is 7-3.
42 this year.
Jackson Samacha 73.
Yeah, with every good offense, you got to work in a good screen.
7-3 score.
Also, when you have a really good pass,
Anyone?
great way to slow them down, invite them upfield, get your blockers down the field, get it to a guy like Joe Mixon. What DB wants to tackle this guy in the open space?
No, thank you. Touch of the 10, first and goal. Burrow hot in the opening drive. To the corner.
He dropped
Good
it.
catch. He tried to keep his feet in bounds and grab the ball in front of Casey Hayward. It's the second-year man out of Clemson. So you're in the red zone against the Raiders. You better think you're going to score a touchdown because the Raiders had a historically bad red zone defense this year. 43 times in, 35 touchdowns allowed. Last, not only this year, but for the last 30 years. So red zone defense for the Raiders is essential if they want to pull a road upset here in Cincinnati.
Yeah, a lot of it's been zone defense. They've given up a lot of passing touchdowns out here. 20 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Toss, Mixon, got a couple of blockers. Gets to the 6-yard line. He'll set up 3rd and goal now for Cincinnati. Already 10 minutes through this opening quarter. This is the opening Bengals drive.
Yeah, watch Max Crosby. You want to know another way to slow down defensive ends?
Raider Nation always travels well. Flew from Colorado to see my fave quarterback, DC number 4.
You got to send a message very early that Max Crosby, we're not just going to let you speed rush upfield and run all these counter moves on our tackles because we know we'll be in for a long day. So you find ways to chip him, nudge him, crack him, let him know it's going to be a long day.
Zach Taylor switch running back. Samaje Perine in. 3rd and goal for Burrow. He throws it to the end zone. Touchdown.
And it's a scripted touchdown.
Burrow with a quick strike. And CJ
7-3 as predicted.
gives you an Nicky shuffle as the Bengals take the lead.
Jackson Samacha 73. The score 7-3. The Raiders Samacha 107. Las Vegas 10. Cincinnati 7. It's all a scripted back and forth game. The Bengals got to be up. The Bengals got to be like, yay, we got to win. We got to win. 10-7, the Raiders.
The weapons on the outside.
A scripted field goal, a scripted touchdown, the scripted 7-3, synced up with Bo Jackson.
I'm glad the pressure of the playoffs really shows on Joe Burrow. Opening drive, he came out like it was week 1. Burrow dialed in 5.
Every touchdown drive was scripted so far.
CJ Uzomah posted up in the end zone. Gave you a little Nicky shuffle at the back end. Gave you a little
75-yard drive. Cincinnati Bengals is Samacha 75.
Don't wait till Super Bowl 56 for a great
The Rally Raiders.
Feel like a champion all playoffs long. Oh, yes.
And honestly, in scripted fashion, the Bengals up again, just like the first game in scripted fashion, up again, a aggregate score of 39-16. So that is a plus 26 point differential. Rather, let me get that right again. Yep, that's a plus 23 point differential.
This is your captain speaking.
because they're like,
And it's all part of
to be fair,
the
I did
script.
say heads up.
Bengals take the lead with 39 points against the Raiders. And now the Raiders can take the lead with their 23rd points against the Bengals.
GLS. Perfect bliss wherever you sit.
I'm gonna grab the hand.
Back and forth game.
Son,
Back and forth game. Number 32, Marcus Allen replaced Bo Jackson when he got hurt against the Bengals in that playoff game. 32 total rushes, as a matter of fact. How many rushes did Bo Jackson have in that game?
Wi-Fi nationwide. I can upload this fast.
I'm not sure you want to share that.
Too late. Already hit send.
Where does Deshaun Jackson come into the equation? That's what I like to know.
Life's kind of unpredictable. Like when your groceries arrive, the moment you remember everything you forgot.
I gotta see Deshaun Jackson one at some point. If he scores that touchdown at Dallas, he's got to be involved at some point. I wonder if Deshaun Jackson will score a touchdown or something, you know.
Oh, yeah. Take the kids to school. You have children. For anything today brings, fresh groceries and more. Free same-day delivery. Walmart Plus.
So it's 51 days from the time that Deshaun scored the touchdown to Dallas to today in Cincinnati. So Gematria 51.
From NBC's new workplace comedy, American Auto, from the creators of Superstar.
I
That's
did like the pass
Auto
rush
Tuesday on NBC.
a lot
And the next
during
day,
that first drive.
Get that on in the house
A
earlier this
scripted
week.
drive to give the Bengals everything that
Check it
they
out.
wanted
Tuesday night.
to give Joe Burrow the lead
Over the bridge,
to get the 47-yard
over the
field goal and give it to John Madden.
fans who have
It all works
just
out.
so excited for this game. This city was buzzing all week on the secondary market. This was the toughest get-in ticket as of this morning of the 6 wildcard playoff games. Tailgating started early, and the partying may go late into the night if the Bengals get that 3-decade-long playoff drought to come to an end. Fearsome the kickoff, Johnson will let it go, and the Raiders will start their second drive of the wildcard game of the 25.
So you get the feeling that the game was all
For the
scripted so
Cincinnati
far.
defense that the Raiders are facing, it's the defense that the offense steals the headlines. What do you think of the group that Lou Anarumo is the coordinator of?
I think Lou's done a tremendous job with his defense, and really.
This is Carr's moment here. This is his game. He missed the playoff game. This is Derek Carr time. You see what Joe Burrow's capable of.
25, first down, and Carr throws. Good patience. Good.
And there's Zay Jones right there.
Grab a 13-yarder and a first down.
13-yarder.
This is a nice job.
The 10 points of the game can take the lead and tribute to John Madden.
Pivots back out of this. You know, good matchups.
Isaiah Jones, the 2-minute master.
It's the precision passing game of this West Coast offense that the Raiders execute behind offensive coordinator Greg Olsen.
Three tight ends again, and this one is thrown away by Carr.
A good
He saw
coverage
it
there.
right,
He
but
threw it away.
was covered and nothing
Second
to do.
down.
Talking about this defense and the free agents that was signed to bring in to change the culture here. Look at this. It's Hendrickson, Ogunjobi from Cleveland, Wusier from Dallas, Hilton from Pittsburgh. Winning organizations.
Yeah, winning organization. Guys that are used to winning, guys that are used to going to the playoffs. And especially up front, what this has done from a pass rush perspective on that left side. Trey Hendrickson.
He's got to be comeback king like Eli Manning is.
Marcus Mariota is in a quarterback 24 snaps this year. 21 times they ran. And we have another false start on the Raiders.
You can barely hear the referee.
Mariota, veteran quarterback, started a bunch of games, but to come in with this noise and communicate in silence.
If you get a false start, do it in the first quarter, not in the fourth quarter. Do it in the fourth quarter.
Typically when Mariota's in, it's exclusively gun, and it's all the read option stuff. So it should be the same between him and Carr.
7.3 penalties. It's 4-3.
Magnified in the playoffs.
So Carr's back in at second and but he makes the most of it.
Punt.
Yeah, that was good for them to get into a third, more manageable situation. But here we are, 2 drives in a row. They had a false start by Waller on the first drive. They ended up ending that drive, and that might be
The Raiders look good. It's just timely penalties.
cleaned up by the Raiders.
3rd and 8 here. Get 9 yards. Let's go, Big Texas, Derek. You were at the state of Texas.
Blitz comes to the Bengals. And hit from behind. The ball is loose. It's picked up by Ogunjobi. Larry Ogunjobi.
And we're good, folks.
Hendrickson forced it with the pressure off the edge. Ogunjobi scooped it. And the Bengals are in great position.
Yeah, former teammate here, Trey Hendrickson. They're trying to block him with Foster Morrow. That's not a good matchup for them. Trey has speed to the outside. Just the tomahawk.
He pretends to not know where the ball is at.
He's a guy who is.
Well, it's all part of the script. It's all good, folks.
Speed rush, generate power.
How the Raider defense do right here.
He's got a ton of variety. But man, when you need a big play, he came up with it for the Bengals right there.
Was the tight end single blocking it because of the pressure shown by the Bengals?
Yeah, you keep a tight end in when you're going to max protect. They brought the back.
All they have to do is to just not commit these pre-snap penalties.
You're not going to want to isolate your tight end on an elite pass rusher like that.
Cars have fumble.
Ball at the 15.
Massive mistake by the Raiders. Bengals opportunity. Mixon gains 5. Devon Diablo with the tackle at the 10-yard line. I mentioned the fumbles with Carr since 2014. The most fumbles and fumbles lost in the league.
His 75th lost fumble against the Cincinnati Bengals. It's only the first quarter. That's how it is. Got to realize that the Bengals are going to be up in the first quarter, but then it's rally Raider time.
This offense is short field.
It's rally Raider time. Let's go, Derek.
2nd and 5. Boyd comes in motion. The pitch to Mixon.
Mad Max Crosby.
Play coming across the field by Max Crosby. 2nd team All-Pro. Going to the Pro Bowl. Man, does he come around and make so many of those tackles.
Yeah, sometimes you say, hey, we're just going to run away from the best player. Well, when the guy's got a motor like this.
Rally Raiders. 4th quarter is when the Raiders are at it.
I'm just going to go ahead and run it down.
Glad you said relentless. He played 82 of the 93 plays against the Chargers on Sunday night. And remember, that was the last game. This is the first game.
Close in on the receiver.
Snap infraction on the Bengals.
A snap infraction. Look at that.
And it was the same effort on every play, too. It wasn't like there was.
What is going on? A snap infraction. Number 77. You've got to be kidding me.
Center is still open on the end. The rest of the line moved. In any case, now, Drew, you have
penalties. Both teams cannot hear the snap because of the crowd.
Absolutely, especially when you grab that momentum like that, and here you are just having a penalty, put you in a 3rd and long. But you have to love the matchups that you have in this game and the trust and confidence.
Let's go, Raiders!
To make good decisions.
This is a tight field.
First down at the 5. Burrow's got nothing. Keeps the play alive, and now we'll just throw it away.
Oh, God! Who's going to throw it away? Of course he was. 10-3. Madden's 103 wins. Madden's 103 regular season wins. Oh, attribute to John Madden with the 10-3 score now. 13 points. John Madden. Renfro's 103 passes completed.
Usually you wait till the 6th round to think about taking a kicker unless he's special.
10-3, the scripted score. It's obvious.
In terms of his leg.
All you have to do is relax and don't commit penalties. Rated good.
With the Bengals this year, he knocks it through.
Don't commit penalties. Rated score touchdown.
Turnover turns into 3. Cincinnati.
Here we go. And all penalties. Very good.
Forced.
Bengals choke when the pressure comes. This is Derek Dallas Carr's moment. This is his moment right here. It's his moment. We know what we're capable of. We know we are.
Cutting edge tech.
58 points. 58 points aggregate. Carr's 58th win since the Fabula injury.
The exhilarating
58 total points right now for the Raiders. The Raiders coming back. 42-16 is the regular season aggregate score right now. A difference of plus 26. But the Raiders' 26 playoff win. This is where Waller has to step up. He will step up.
Whispered since the time of the Romans.
And damn well he will.
Favors the brave.
19 years later, the Raiders are winning the playoffs. The Raiders going to come back. This was the Bengals' choke job. The Bengals choked this chance. They choked the chance to put the game away. And you know that. It's relaxed. It's scripted. Your car's coming back. It's only 10-3, bro. Relax. Relax. Raiders don't commit penalties. They score touchdowns. Relax.
Well, what if my character had a big reveal?
Your car comes back. The almighty Derek Dallas car comes back and wins the game. This is how we like it. This is all the John Madden tribute. 10 months and 3 days later, the Raiders win the Super Bowl. It was all scripted. Derek Carr gonna fumble again, right? Derek Carr gonna fumble again. It's all part of the script. Get the home crowd riled up. Bengals collapse again. The curse is on. The Bengals or the Raiders to Super Bowl championship. Relax. It's fake. It's fake. You gotta know it's all fake. The Raiders gonna come back. In fact, the Bengals scored 19 points in that fourth quarter.
For the biggest moment of the year, the Pepsi Super Bowl 56 halftime show features Dr.
NFL is just looking at the sheep right here. Are the Cincinnati Bengals.
At SoFi in Los Angeles.
19th playoff win. The playoff win 19 years later to commemorate the beginning of fans back from COVID-19.
He grabbed it before he put a foot out of bounds, and it's a big mistake there by Peyton Barber.
It'll just be the same 90-yard drive that Derek Carr scored against the Indianapolis Colts. This guy is the real truth. Derek Carr is the real truth.
Yeah, that's one of those situations that you actually work in special teams period. I can recall every year going through that a number of different times.
The 11th win for John Madden right here, folks. The Raiders are only beginning to come back into the game.
And since you've established yourself out of bounds,
this is how the Raiders like it right now.
You put yourself in a big hole.
Underdog style.
With this crowd noise.
98 yards. Here we go.
Nailed up by an awful mistake by Barber.
Let's tire the Bengals. Let's go. We have the Bengals where they want.
The two trying to get out of the end zone.
Nice strong run by Jacobs.
They had to because there was nothing open. He was fortunate to get to the 4-yard line.
Let's go, Carr. Show some balls now, Carr. Let's go.
Yeah, but Drew, you said it. A couple of penalties, the turnover, that play.
And it's only 7 points.
Inflicted wounds. You know, there's penalties that are going to happen within the course of play that are inevitable, but not ones that you can certainly help. And putting yourself in situations like this.
And another one. We'll go back to where the drive started at the 2.
All-star.
Earlier this week in his weekly press conference, Zach Taylor said he implored the fans, we need the jungle to be loud.
We are the Rally Raiders. There we go.
Playoff game. We need you. It's a difference. And it's making a difference so far.
Yeah, listen, it's tough to go vocal cadence under center when you're tucked down in an opposing team's end zone area because you got all those fans right behind you in your ear. It is hard to hear.
After 2nd and 10 from his own end zone, Carr finds Waller.
There we go. That is a good place to stop right here.
We get to the dying seconds of this opening quarter.
You know, it's funny, it's counterintuitive, but
No huddle.
I'd rather just get gun. Everybody knows the rhythm of the silent count as opposed to
Get the completion, tire the Bengals. That's a great play right there by the Raiders.
Get them into a 3rd
That's a great play.
As we begin the second quarter, after one in Cincinnati, Bengals 10, Raiders 3. The AFC wildcard playoff continues from Ohio. After these messages,
Here we go. 7-for-9 for Carr the Star, the champion of the league. Derek Carr, baby.
Oh, yeah.
The comeback is on now. Joe Burrow in scripted fashion, keeping the Bengals in the game. 5 for 8, Joe Burrow. Hip injury is Gematria 58. I think Joe Burrow needs to get hurt for this to be real payback for Bo Jackson getting hurt against the Bengals. It did win in his career, Carr.
Scrub less with Dawn Platinum. Its superior formula breaks down and removes up to 99% of tough grease and food residue faster. So you scrub less.
You all need to quit being negative. This is the first quarter. The show has the Raiders down. You either embrace the underdog role or you don't. Raiders come back and prove everybody wrong. Let's go. Let's do this. Comeback Kings all year long, really, Raiders. Are you a Raider? Are you going to cry off all the time?
Absolutely. There you go. That way, let's put away the parking.
We are the Rally Raiders. We're the Rally Raiders right here. We rally to win. It don't matter. It's only over the bitter end when it's clock second number, minute number 60.
But we can't protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
we still planning to head out around the third quarter.
Let's not talk about leaving before we're
Relax, relax, relax. All you have to do is relax. Because we are the kings of comebacks. This comeback is going to be epic. Comeback is too much at 26. 26 playoff win for the Raiders. It's going to be a comeback. It's going to be epic. The 26 playoff win for the Raiders is going to be a comeback. There ain't no doubt about it right now. These guys are the Rally Raiders. Nothing can stop the Raiders. This is going to be a rally. It will be a rally. This is the moment the Raiders are going to show the world that nothing can stop the Raiders. It was never over when he threw the interception at Indiana. Who were the delusional people that said the Raiders would make the playoffs? There we go, Derek.
Third and 4 for Carr and the Raiders at their own 8.
Tire the Bengals. That's what the West Coast offense is all about. Know your options.
And the Bengals bring pressure. Carr a truly sacked. Opiate safety. They'll mark him just outside of the half-yard
Derek
line.
Carr is good.
Pressure from Sam Hubbard.
The Raiders must unleash the heat in the second half. The score will be 13-3. Here we go.
Actually goes off the ball and lines up in a linebacker position. They ran a game that allowed him to stunt.
All they have to do is to keep the game one possession in the second half, and the Raiders are coming back.
By that Bengals front, because they had Hunter Renfrow open.
KJ Cole backed up.
What a punt! Wow, look at that. That was a rocket.
With some space for the return, the Bengals will start.
Here we
On
go.
the Raiders' side of midfield for the second straight possession.
What a great place to be at right now.
Averaged 50 yards per punt to kick one 54 yards.
This is how we like it. This will be 13-10 before the half.
Story about science, but also good old-fashioned will.
Relax. This is where underdogs come and shock the world. Here we go, Raiders. Derek Carr is good. All they have to do is relax, relax, relax. You need to feel the strength of Derek Dallas Carr, the greatest quarterback who ever was. The 38th touchdown of the season is going to begin this comeback, baby. That's what it's all about.
We chose our new Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because we earn unlimited.
So, yes, I like where the game is at right now.
Set spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
A lot of football left, a lot of time for a no-huddle approach to the game.
I used to keep my feelings aside, but I realized, like pork in a dumpling, the best stuff is what's in here.
Feels good, the shit.
Medusa lived with a hideous curse.
I like a field goal here because it'd be the Bengals' 19 points of the season against the Raiders.
So she ordered sunglasses with time, one day delivery.
With the score 13-3. That's how we see it. 13-3. New England. Oakland up versus New England. 19 points of the season. The Raiders will come back from 10 points down.
We all need help.
The Raiders will stop them. The Raiders just have to stop the red penalties, and the Raiders are good.
Maybe you need a lot.
The Raiders need to quit playing backed up in their own territory.
Online.
This is how we know we good.
Help is here.
We all good at the nation. All you have to do is relax. Let the Bo Jackson Jinx come into play. I've seen the 14-point comeback against. Oh, that's right. The 14-point comeback. The 14-point comeback versus Lamar Jackson. And now they've got the 10-point comeback and traded to Bo Jackson.
Derek Carr and the Raiders offense. Turnover and then back up to their own ones. That means back-to-back Joe
Comeback for the 26th playoff win for the Raiders. It'll be a bonus if they keep him at a field goal position.
So I'm thinking as a play caller, you know what, their best pass rushers out. It's our time to take a shot.
Ends with a run with Nixon to the left for 5 yards. Joe takes it.
Like Derek Carr says, we are not done yet, folks. And he's right.
It's Crosby. Carl Nassib was in on that tackle. As Crosby gets a break for the moment.
Nassib is really
the job is not done yet for Derek Carr. This is time for him to unleash his inner Kobe Bryant.
These are the moments where,
and he is absolutely right.
Let's take advantage of that.
Chase, jet sweep, come around the right side, use his speed.
Good stop, guys. Good stop.
3-yard line. As the Bengals have picked up 6.
This win needs to be all about Kobe Bryant right here. For Derek Carr, this is when you beat Kobe Bryant. You beat Kobe Bryant with this comeback for the 26th playoff win. This is where he needs to be Kobe. Number 24, Bengals.
Those two guys were tops in the league.
Bengals will miss a field goal.
You don't think of that right away, but we talked about it earlier. That strength, that lower body strength that he has. First down, Burrow. Out quick to mix it.
That's called defense. Defense.
Well covered by Las Vegas. A loss of 2. Desmond Trufant.
We are Las Vegas Raiders.
Atlanta, Detroit.
Silver and black tongue.
Yeah, it's one of those things with Jamar Chase that you don't
right,
see
Nutty the Nutcracker? That's right.
On TV, but he's got a lower half that's built like a running back. In fact, the coach from LSU said that had he wanted to play running back at LSU, he would have been the best running back. It says a lot based on what his production was at the wide receiver position, but it also shows the flexibility you can have with a guy like that on offense.
2nd and 11. Burrow protected to Chase. Back shoulder. Comes down with
wow, what a throw.
He's
got it.
And the push off. Not called by the field.
They won't call that in the postseason, folks. 1st and goal at the 6.
Yeah, it's safe to say anytime you get one-on-one with Jamar Chase, you're going to take advantage of that. You got veteran Trufant running with him. But there's such a great rapport and chemistry between those two.
Here we go, Raiders.
He's got to be deep. Joe Burrow knows to put it over
These
the top.
guys are disappearing.
Underneath him, hey, I'm going to throw this firm back shoulder. Jamar Chase.
We know what Kurt Warner is up. 7 for 10 for 92 yards. It's the Raiders next to about 207.
Call against the Raiders. 1st and goal from the 6. Burrow scans, scrambles, throws end zone incomplete.
Are they really trying to choke? It's 2nd and 6. It's the first game for the Raiders, the first playoff win in 26 years. Are they trying to choke? Are the Bengals in self-destructible?
Over these last couple of games, where they've been very bad in the red zone. So you think, how can we help this red zone defense Let's drop
Overcome
it.
adversity.
Take away some of those underneath throws. Did a nice job of covering up all the routes, forcing the throwaway.
Coach Gus Bradley, you see the numbers, the pressure rate for this team. They don't usually bring an extra body. The 7, inside give, mix it, looking for.
I like play action better in that situation.
Job there, and again, they'll force big third downs. It's often said, here comes a big third down. Every play in a playoff game is big, right? But the momentum is so with Cincinnati right now. The Raiders really need to try to hold them to a field goal again.
It's momentum backswings.
Your ability to get down inside the 10, inside the 5, and convert that into a touchdown versus a field goal. These are the difference makers.
Boyd and Chase to the left. Higgins and the tight end Uzama to the bottom. Burrow, first look covered. Tries to keep it
Sack!
Sack!
The sack!
The veteran got a hand on Burrow, brought him down.
Sack! The sack coming!
Again, worst in the league in the Raiders.
Bengals choke again! They choke! They choke! They choke! They choke! 3rd and 4. It's all about the silver and black, baby!
Joe Burrow trying to buy a little bit extra time. But that Raiders front, especially as of late,
it's the silver and black.
Their defensive linemen fresh. They can tune up that pass rush.
That's what it's all about.
30-yarder for McPherson. Perfect in this range of field goal this year.
Silver and black under 33.
This is a little draw on that kick.
Las Vegas, Nevada. As correctly predicted, this has everything to do with the score when the top call happened. Attribute to the win number 19 in Vegas. Top game, the ritual is on. The top game on the 19th day. The Bengals collapse is going to happen. The Bengals collapse is on.
A gas card. I could use this.
They will truly be cursed after today. A big choke job to be able to be up by 13 points.
Charred and grilled with a rich, smoky flavor.
Ellen.
It just happens to be made from plants. Everything you love about Chipotle.
13th day of 1991, the Bo Jackson injury. The Raiders are on the Super Bowl now for this. They owe the Raiders the Super Bowl. They owe them the next touchdown drive.
Helps you manage your payroll taxes.
They owe them the next touchdown.
Calculations guaranteed.
What is an overpass? Come on. Question, is that an S?
A point differential.
I thought so.
Plus 29 for the Bengals over the Raiders.
Frustration loading.
45 to 13. Okay. Okay, let me get this straight. Yep, 45 to 16. The Nutcracker will rally us to victory.
Nico was born on
Relax.
February 22nd, 2020.
Matcha
When he
29.
was born, he became my sole focus. He is the reason that I'm still boxing to this.
And you are crazy if you think this game is real. You have to be absolutely out of your mind if you think the game is real. Really? You gotta be crazy. The Raiders are not backed out right now. They need to relax. Hey, only down by 10 points and tribute to John Madden. We know it, and I know it. 10 plus Super Bowls. A big, epic bottle job.
I'm loving this Raiders Bengals game. Me too. I love basketball.
It's the same old Bengals again.
We ran out of ice like forever.
Collapses Jamacha 33-yard drive. Lakers. Epic bottle job. Guys are losers. Plus 11-point differential. Right on. Super Bowl 11. That's how we do this.
Sun setting here in Cincinnati. It feels like the sun's rising on a new era of Bengals football to a lot of these fans. 38-year-old Zach Taylor in his third year. Started out 0-11.
This 26 win is all about being a comeback.
Returnable kickoff for Tyron Johnson of the Raiders. They need a big play. And Johnson accelerates.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Georgia, baby, come on, kid, 32. Oh, yeah. It's going to be 32 years. Oh, yeah. Tyrone Johnson, baby.
I think you know the story, but go back.
That was a big return.
3-0 to start, some wild finishes with Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Miami. And then
Tyrone Johnson.
March 15-17, they were 3-7. But what fortitude?
January the 8th, 1-8.
All chips pushed in, the Raiders cashed. They made it to the playoffs. First down run, Jacobs open.
Jacobs!
Shoulders down to the 47-yard line. First down run for Jacobs of 14.
Win this for John!
Play there. You have the feed.
Let's go!
This game. I know things have not gone the way that you wanted to start this game. Penalties and kill drives. Down to third and longs, which has allowed the Bengals to tune up that pass rush.
27 yards to Machia Bo Jackson, 6 carries.
Really help out your offensive line, your ability to run the football.
Go Carr! Go Carr!
Jacobs
Attack the hole! Run the ball off the Russ!
It changes their gap responsibilities, and now you put a safety in a linebacker position. Jesse Bates.
Get that 29th touchdown, Josh. Here we go, Raiders!
Pops open a big hole for Josh Jacobs. Those are the types of run schemes that the Raiders have done so well this year.
Right back to him. Jacobs gets.
Go Derek! Dude, stay away from the run!
Than any run the Raiders had in the regular season. Their longest run came on their first run of the year. It was Marcus Mariota, the quarterback. So the Raider run game with an explosive play really helping Greg Olsen calling plays.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, especially when you watch Josh Jacobs run, that he hasn't had one.
Raider Nation on the road! Rally the troops! Rally them!
His yards per carry goes up.
Nice, let's go!
Fourth quarter and all the overtime games they played in.
2nd and 8. 5 to Patterson Carr. In trouble, gets away, throws on the run, incomplete. Window for Foster Moreau. Blanketed by Mike
3rd and
Wilson.
8 is the most common third down in this game.
It was really a nice job in coverage there by the Bengals. They actually took care of those edge rushers. They ended up getting on
The hidden stat of the game, outside of all the obvious connections, revealed right after this down right here. We need a big special teams play right here for the Raiders.
And the sack fumble. We need a timeout here. Versace's walking down, sees the car, has it under control, doesn't take it. 3rd and 8. Carr throws, and it's through the hands of Deshaun Jackson. Incomplete. One of the reasons he was thinking about the timeout, Zay Jones was in the huddle. Deshaun Jackson came in late to the huddle, delayed him getting to the line of scrimmage.
The timing is a difference. Well, I consider it great that it's a 7-point game.
It's a bracket quarters coverage, meaning the safeties are low. They're doubling Renfro inside. They're doubling Waller inside. So the one-on-one matchup is exactly where Carr went.
Jackson just hasn't seen the field.
Like this, you got to make that play.
Josh Jacobs gets the big run. It's a 28-yard field goal attempt.
From 28. Tough to hit the snap. Good job by A.J. Cole.
Jackson's drop was scripted.
Carlson knocks it through.
Here's why his drop was scripted.
7-point game, about halfway through the second quarter.
Jackson's drop was scripted. 19 points this game so far. 19 points. 19th win, Las Vegas Raiders. 19 points. 19 points. 6 is the occultic number. 6 yards the Bengals needed to score. They choked. COVID-19, broken fans back. First playoff win in 19 years. The Raiders are ready. Number 28, big run. 28-yard field goal. I'm showing you how the game is scripted.
Sorry, we don't even have time to say they were created by world-class persons. Serena Williams.
13-13, the 26 points for the 26th playoff and tie the game for the Raiders. The offensive line is feeling the momentum right now. The 56 sack for the Bengals season forced the field goal try. It's all good for Deshaun Jackson.
Introducing TV stream.
Hey there.
So key stat. The Raiders 7-1 versus the AFC since the Cincy game.
Well, no gas, no squeegee. No gas.
Cincinnati.
No gas, no squeegee.
No gas, no squeaking.
With the only loss to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Free squeegee.
Since the Cincinnati game, since the Dallas game.
The lead singer is really hot. I'm not into that.
Okay. And on top of it, it was the Raiders 19 points versus the Bengals this year.
Getting closer, 2.5 weeks away to the Winter Olympics.
So 26 points will be a touchdown. The Raiders are good.
Michaela Schifrin, Nathan Chen, Chloe Kim, Sean White, the U.S. women's hockey team, all try to win gold in Beijing. We'll have it all for you on NBC and Peacock. Cincinnati on this Saturday evening, 13-6. That 35-yard kickoff return was very big for the Raiders. Tyron Johnson gave him some field position. Runs by Jacobs.
All the Raiders have to do is to force a punt. A big return there. It's a complimentary game. You got to compliment each other. 13-16.
The day with a 31-degree temperature at kickoff. Still around there now. That breeze makes it feel like
Carr 7 for 11.
20 degrees. No precipitation.
7 for 11. 11 passes, 7 completions, 11-7 Raiders. 11-7 Raiders. They come back in spirit for Al Davis.
Picked it up with one hand.
So good job. They get him under the 20-yard line. This is a complimentary football game.
Here's what's happened.
And there you see Joe Burrow. Well, he was raised
Exactly, man. It's so crazy how people go so anal over the first quarter.
Equidistant to Cleveland and Pittsburgh. So NFL fandom is split. But Joe's father, Jimmy, told me there's a lot of long-standing Steelers and Browns fans.
It's got to feel bad for the Bengal fans. They go all excited every play in the first quarter, and then the second half comes, and then that's when the joke job is on.
But Burrow's family is right here at Paul Brown Stadium, Mike.
His dad was a coach and explained some of the great cerebral qualities he has. Throws here on first down, complete to C.J. Uzama to the 23-yard line. So he was Mr. Football in the state of Ohio in 2014. And then 7 years later, they named the stadium after him. Joe Burrow Stadium. Look, if you win the Heisman...
That is crazy. He gets a stadium named after him.
So we'll give you the stadium when you're in your 20s.
Hey, well deserved. I came up a little short, but my high school didn't name it after me.
Well, you got players rolling through Austin Westlake High School in Texas there, but
that's right. It's a factor.
We can make a call or a donation, see if they'll do that for you. Mix it 2nd and 5. Try to get to the edge. Chase was there. It's a 3-yard gain. You know, what's interesting, we talked about Burrow and his youth at this point. He's 25 years old. He's older than Lamar Jackson and Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold, Kyler Murray, those other young guys in the NFL. So although he's only a couple of years in the league, he is a little bit older.
Yeah, but with that has come experience. You know, from his time at Ohio State, not having a chance to be the starter there, transferring to LSU, obviously the success he had there, the injuries he's had to go through, the adversity, you feel like he's an old soul at 25.
Empty on 3rd and 1. And the throw is caught by Tyler Boyd.
The defense is starting to lock down some more.
33-yard line. Well, keep the change moving for this Cincinnati offense. Burrow's last 2 games out of this world. Second to Dak Prescott in NFL history for the most passing yards in back-to-back games. 525 against Baltimore. That Baltimore team was playing a lot of replacements in the secondary. But then 446 in the gotta-have-it game against Kansas City that won them the division. 8 touchdowns, no picks. And he's picked up pretty close to that so far here in the wild card game.
Shut down the run right there. Lock in.
Damian Square, who's playing, because of Darius Philon's injury, we have not mentioned that yet for the Raiders, but if you watch the Sunday night game, Philon was such a big factor in the
The big comeback against Lamar Jackson and the big comeback that commemorates Bo Jackson.
Yeah, can't say enough about that defensive line coach, Ron Marinelli, and the way he gets the defensive line playing. That's a relentless bunch. They keep them rotating, keep them fresh.
2nd and 11 for Burrow. Intermediate throw, caught by
I like 16-6 for this score.
dropped in perfectly to the 40-yard line. First down, Cincinnati.
That would be something if it is 16-6 or 16-13.
Gus Bradley plays a lot more two-safety shell defense. Joe Burrow recognizes it, sees his tight end. Watch this tight window.
Score is 27-27 between Lamar Jackson and the Raiders in this game.
Divine Diablo played safety at Virginia Tech, but ball skills and awareness weren't going to help you there. That was a rope over his ear.
131 yards, Joe Burrow. Gematria of Super Bowl.
From the 40, Burrow taking a deep shot. Downfield for Chase. Broken up and incomplete. Casey Hayward.
That was a good no call.
It did not let Chase get behind him. It's stopped by the Raiders secondary.
Casey Hayward.
You knew it was only a matter of time before they were going to take a shot. This one was on the veteran Casey Hayward. He's played a lot of football, so he gave Jamar a little more cushion. He has great ball skills. He always has throughout his career. Just plays that ball very well. Underthrown a little bit, but nice play by the defense.
Chris Evans, the rookie from Michigan, is the running back here, and he'll take the carry and take it.
3rd down and short.
31. Good pop by Evans, who only ran 17 times, 7 of those coming last week against Cleveland when almost all the Bengals starters rested.
Yeah, this is a read option play. Actually, Joe Burrow reading the defensive end, Max Crosby. Nice job of that left side of the offensive line, which is really the strength of this Bengal offensive line. Blowing up in a nice hole for Chris Evans.
All of a sudden, on a 2nd and 10, Zach Taylor's calling 3rd and 1. Last 3rd and 1, they went empty with no backs. Here it's Mixon. He's releasing to catch it. Inside for Boyd, it's incomplete. Broken up by Nate Hobbs.
Nate
Out of
Hobbs,
Illinois.
who had the DUI.
Set up 4th down, and the fans immediately say go. Joe Burrow says, quiet, we're going to.
You say, quiet down, of course we're going for it.
Going for it on 4th down, so much more common. Bengals were very good at it this year. 13 of 20 on 4th down conversions. And on 4th and 1, outstanding. Trying to take away the sneak, so Chase runs to the edge. Got a block, you got a lot more than the 1st down to the 16-yard line. Speed of Chase on the edge for 15 yards with a good block by Chase.
Where was the lineman on the right side is my question.
Here. So Joe Burrow starts a gun. When he goes under center, they think quarterback sneak. Watch how the D linemen tighten up, which is what allows Jamar Chase to come in motion.
That was a brilliant play.
To get the big play in the 4th down conversion. I love the scheme. I love the game plan call.
Stop him for the field goal. It's a big Derek Carr comeback, even if they score the touchdown.
Communicating on every play call. Bengals have been inside to the 8 and the 4 last 2 drives. The 16, Burrow, stays alive in the pocket. Mixon.
Okay, get towards the 2-minute warning here.
On the sideline. You gave mention of Brian Callahan, his dad Bill Callahan, longtime reviews, one of the best offensive line coaches in the NFL. Brian's 37. Been in the NFL for quite some time.
What's going on?
Denver was a quarterback coach in Detroit, and now the offensive coordinator here with Zach Taylor. We have DeVolo of the Raiders injured. He was one of the 2 silver and black defenders making the tackle.
Will Strata Compton, is this his time?
So the athletic training staff out to look at Diablo with 2.5 left in the half.
I think it'll be very interesting if this scores 19-6.
It's time for the savings event of the year, the Home and Auto Bundle Extravafesta Save-a-thon.
And this Home and Auto Bundle Extravafesta Save-a-thon.
You're not getting killed. You're staying in the game. All you need is more from the offense.
And that weird hot Euro it's in.
The Bengals are collapsing. And you know it, and I know it, that they are collapsing. Don't be surprised if it's 16-6 like it was when the Raiders responded back with the touchdown. 16-6. It's 16-6 because it was 16-6 during the first game of the season, back when it was 16-6 Bengals. Now, the only difference is that the Bengals don't score 19 points in the fourth quarter. The Raiders come back and win that game for Derek Carr to unleash his own version of Kobe Bryant.
Make sure you make that corner nice and tight.
The Raiders are a team of fighters. We need comeback Kobe style. Kobe style.
Here's a little question for you. Why are there interstate highways in Hawaii?
Okay, so key thing to look out for once we see the conclusion of the Bengals drive, and we see the Raiders have one more drive before the half. The amount of fourth quarter drives that Derek Carr to start is high.
It's your journey in the all-new Hyundai Tucson, our best Tucson ever.
Now, this injury by Diablo just allows the Raiders to settle on the field and really get some rest and really pick the best play defensively. Those injuries really help them out a lot.
This is kind of a picture of the first half. Bengals offense in the red zone against the Raiders. This is their third time in this quarter. All four drives have taken Cincinnati down into the red area against Las Vegas. Divine Diablo walked off.
If they get the stop here is come back on.
And KJ Wright have come in for the Raiders defensively on 2nd and 5. Taz Nixon's got a couple of blockers. But the Raiders do a good job of sifting through and making it third down for
Take it to the 2-minute warning. Come up with your best play.
Next cross moves over there to cause havoc as well as we hit the 2-minute warning.
We ain't done yet. We Raiders.
See if they can punch it in.
The Bengals are going to choke this game away. That's how we Raiders do this. People are so defeated. We've got Black Mamba on the field. We got Derek Dallas Carr, who's going to unleash his own version of Kobe Bryant, y'all. Number 24 against the Bengals. Number 24, Kobe Bryant. Bryant dead on the 26th day. Bryant in comeback 6. This is the Raiders moment right now. They will do it again. It is a magical season for Derek Dallas Carr, the star.
Where I'm from, we overcome. And soon there will be many CEOs, CFOs, and CTOs that look like me.
Derek Carr, 11 passes, Super Bowl 11. What is his 18th pass going to bring to him? What's his 19th pass going to bring to him? What is his 15th pass to commemorate Jim Plunkett, the Super Bowl 15 MVP, right?
And you have serious.
He's got to be the snake. He's got to be unstable. He has got to be unstoppable.
Says the girl who cuts her burrito. Why is it your grocery order arrived?
This is Derek Carr's moment.
Everything you forgot to order. Like, without fail.
We have Darren. Ain't no doubt about it what Darren Waller can do. 24 fourth quarter comebacks entering the postseason. That's too much, you Bengals. The Bengals are keeping the Raiders in the game because the Raiders are owed the Super Bowl for the Bo Jackson curse. That's what it comes down to. That's what comes down to for the Raiders. That 38th touchdown of the season, that's going to be epic.
Coming up on the Toyota Halftime, Maria, Coach, and Chris.
Joe Burrow looking like Joe Cool in his first playoff game. And Raiders trying to block a defensive end with the tight end.
All right, we'll keep it cool. Back to you, Mike.
All right, guys, thank you. That key play led to Burrow. The Bengals getting good field position, but only a field goal out of that, which is part of the story. We mentioned Joe.
They injured Bo Jackson. The Raiders need to show these guys what's up on 3rd and 4 again. 3rd and 4 from the goal line. 3rd and 4 to begin. That's not going to happen.
As well, so he's got great feel for the game. 3rd and 4 coming up here for the Bengals. 5 in the pattern, Burrow. Tries to keep it alive, scrambles. Throws it back in the end zone, but was he out of bounds first, or is it a touchdown? I think he was out of bounds.
He was out.
Caught in the back by Boyd. Conversation on the sideline here for the moment. No signal yet. Jerome Boger, the referee's over here on the sideline. As they're in conversation, was he out when he threw?
Let's see the replay again.
And it certainly will get closer inspection. And Tyler Boyd goes up to celebrate in any case. Let's see.
This is the comeback. It begins right now. I see it. 19-6. 26 points. That's the comeback. 20-6. Here it is. Comeback. 20 points for John Madden. We off to Tennessee.
Take a 19-6 lead. And Evan McPherson on for the extra point.
We good. You gotta believe in Derek Dallas Carr to start.
Burrow off that knee injury, that mobility back. He feels as confident.
This is Derek Carr time.
Scramble, kept it alive. The touchdown in the back to Tyler Boyd. Bengals up 14 back in 30 seconds. After this from AWS.
Here we go. The 38th and 39th touchdowns against the Bengals. That will be epic. That will be so epic. The comeback is on. That's what, bro. The comeback is on. It's all happening in the second half. 15 plus 15-point differential on the 15th day. That's what it's like.
A play like that is why Cincinnati.
Darren Waller's ready for this.
Joe Burrow, our guy, Mr. Cincinnati. What a play, keeping that one alive to find Boyd for the touchdown on the back line, 20-6.
Yeah, really, the Raiders defense has played well down there in the red zone. They're doing some.
We did do well.
They're dropping 8. They're mixing up the coverages. On that last one, they dropped 8. Crosby did a nice job getting pressure, but Joe Burrow.
Tyron Johnson, no room to run. He's taken down
3 timeouts, guys. It'll be something if we can make this 11-point differential.
We'll get there together.
This is where Carr needs to come through. No wasting time with 2 second-half touchdowns. Let's get the points now.
And by Hyundai. In this town, when you're somebody at Ruby Steakhouse, they name a steak after you. That one's after Joe Burrow on the right.
Well, you got to watch out for those pictures right there. Those will get you. But yeah, I'm going for the crawfish there.
Little Cajun field right. The one on the left, by the way, is State Collinsworth. Named after our pal Chris Collinsworth. Another one of the Bengals legends. Raiders got to get something going. Big drive here. Carr throws. It is dropped by Brian.
We good.
Complete. And 39 all timeouts for the Raiders. Knowing the Bengals get the ball to start the second half. Dangerous spot here because the Raiders defense has not stopped Cincinnati at all.
Now, really important that they can get something going here. At least get a few first downs.
Derek Carr needs his 24th touchdown of the year against the Bengals. What are you waiting for, Derek? That was a horse collar.
Logan Wilson drags him down.
Referee.
Spinning clock under 90 seconds.
You need to call a timeout.
But referee's okay after that.
You go. That's why they do it.
Raiders going to huddle.
Yeah, you got man coverage. You can feel the corners going to match up with their receivers.
3rd and 3. Pressure on the edge, and underneath it's Edwards in the big game. And Edwards will take it to the 46.
Out of bounds! Out of bounds! Call the Stars!
55. No reason for the Raiders to use one of their 3. It's a big play to keep this.
Here we go!
Back to Cincinnati.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the Raiders.
These guys are a joke. This is where Carter Star carved the dominance.
The defender with his defender open up that shallow cross. Big play in man coverage on those shallow crosses.
46. Carr again working the middle. That time from Jones. Incomplete.
19 points against the Bengals this year. This is coming right after the game was 19-6. You can feel it. You can feel it.
It's interesting what the Bengals have done. They're playing a lot of man coverage.
Wow, point differential is plus 33 again. Wow, you can't make this stuff up, folks. This is going to be down to 26 when the Raiders score the touchdown.
2 plays in a row. Let's see if they go back to that.
Second and 10. Pressure on Carr. Just going to get rid of it. Sam Hubbard with the pressure. There was no Trey Hendrickson in on that snap. But Hubbard has had a good first half, brought the heat.
Yeah, this right side of the line has really struggled. This is just a simple game. The TE, tackle goes upfield, head comes inside. Alex Leatherwood, the right guard, really struggled this year. Wasn't able to pick that up.
Third and 10.
Carr! Time out! You know what is going on, ref?
Gets to the 34-yard line. Carr down, flag down in the secondary, and it's going to be a hold on the Bengals. So the game will stand.
We are the Rally Raiders! Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, how do you cover Renfro? Well, you hold it. Mike Hill has a tough job today. He's got to run all over the field with him, fight through picks in order to get it. Just put this hip there.
So 37 seconds left. Raiders been able to get down here and preserve all 3 timeouts. So all options open for Carr.
Touchdown!
Again, huge drive for the Raiders, with the Bengals getting the ball to start the second half. 29.
And about
to Jalen Richard. They do. He'll gain 4 to the 25. And Rich Bisaccia will take the first of the 3 timeouts. 31 to go. Second and a long 5 coming up for Derek Carr and the Raiders in 30 seconds.
win this for John Madden!
My work has been viewed
Here we
by
go.
100 million people. My work helps.
Let's make history! History!
My work is gone platinum.
Let's make history here!
My work gives people hope.
Let's assess the situation at the house, folks. Be scripted! Come back for Derek Carr, the star! The Simple Bengals again!
Excuses happen.
What? It's too windy.
But with a huge...
Are you ready now? You're going to give up and fold the towel. These guys have never folded the towel all season long.
Can help them happen a little less. CBS.
These guys are the real deal.
No. I like him.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker. And just 2 times...
Won't take a miracle to beat these guys. It'll just take keeping the offense from committing penalties and making timely third down pressure on the quarterback. That's what they need, is a big defensive touchdown.
Downloading a movie up to 10 times faster than before.
Oh, is that the one where the mom becomes a...
Yep.
I knew it. Let's work off-site. Public Wi-Fi? No thanks. 5G ultra-wideband is faster and safer. And what's this? 5G internet for your home and business.
We are the Rally Raiders!
5G ultra-wideband is now in more and more places.
The job is not done. Job is not done. As to watch at 52, the Bengals have scored 52 points against the Raiders all season long.
What are you so afraid of? Loving it. Original stuffed crust, just $12.99. Only from Pizza Hut.
This will be an epic comeback for Derek Carr.
You could write about that email.
The 24th touchdown against the Bengals. Here we go.
It's totally outdated. Or you can use Slack.
The 38th offensive touchdown of the season for the Raiders.
Where the future works.
2nd and 6 coming here for the Raiders.
26, 2nd and 6.
We'll go back to the last touchdown. We were talking about this in the break. I stopped calling the play. We all stopped. The Raiders stopped. I want you to listen to the play. Listen for the whistle as Burrow is just about to throw. Right there it comes. I don't know if it made a difference in the play, but it
The
was
touchdown
certainly
stood. It ain't make no difference
Terry, anything
at all.
you're gonna
26 practice right now. Two-man offense. Raiders are the best in two-man offense this year. Like this were with Tom Brady.
They also can't fix the erroneous whistle. What they should have done because it was erroneous whistle.
We already.
Actually replayed it down because it was a loose ball in flight.
That's why there was so much conversation.
Right.
2 touchdowns. Don't go for the end zone right here. Just keep it up.
2nd and 6 for Carr, throws it over the middle, incomplete. Trying to get
He had him. They went with the blitz right there.
Down in 6 here with 27 seconds left.
Yeah, that's a
Carr, I want to see a real poker face.
So it's just a full slide protection. Hubbard's going to come free. Carr has to get the ball out. So that's just one as a receiver. A little bit of a sense of urgency. Get your head around a little bit faster. Be ready for the ball.
The coordinators calling plays. 3rd and 6. So it's play clock here.
Yeah, it's another. It looks like a full-hits look. We'll see if they bring it or drop out.
Timeout called. Raiders.
Timeout was first.
Officials coming in from the top, and he will say to Boger, I got the timeout before the snap.
Coach Rich, he's got the poker face. You gotta like that from him.
So Bisacci.
Yeah, boos! Hey, Bengals!
Seconds left. Let's go back to that touchdown because that will be talked about and that will be discomforting to the Raiders because it really did feel like everybody just kind of stopped for a half second.
As it was happening live, I definitely heard the whistle before the ball was caught, and so it did seem like everyone let up there for a moment. It's unfortunate for the Raiders.
It's interesting timing of the whistle there on the sideline because it does come so late. You know, as Burrow's step comes out of bounds. Listen one more time. And that lengthy conversation continued before Boger said touchdown. And obviously, that sound and replay is not something that sinks together. Look at it. Here's 3rd down. Linebacker out on Jalen Richard is at the bottom of the screen. Marcus Bailey's covering him. Yeah, Carr goes that way, but
Lower!
to catch the first down. Out of bounds for the Raiders at the 14-yard line. 23 seconds at a timeout remaining.
Yeah, we talked about this matchup earlier in this drive. They bring in Trey Flowers. It's dime. He's a big corner who they feel can match up with Darren Waller, but really nice move to the line of scrimmage.
Do it Kurt Warner style.
Play more man. I think that's a matchup you like on this drive.
All right, Drew, what are we thinking here now with 1 timeout and 23 seconds left as a quarterback in the play call?
Well, with the timeout, that gives you access to the entire offense. You can run the ball here if you want. You can throw a screen. You can throw something to the middle of the field. Really, the objective would be to get down inside the 7-yard line, call your timeout, and just take a bunch of shots in the end zone.
Boy, no delay of game called. Off just in time. Carr throws it incomplete as Richard got knocked down. And the Raiders got to get the plays in here soon. The next 3 times on this drive, they're at the dying second of the play clock and weren't really ready. Inexcusable at this point in the game.
Yeah, you really want to think tempo. You know what you're getting defensively. They've been playing dime defense. That was a snap of nickel. They stay in nickel here, so they've got 5 DBs, 2 linebackers. But again, you have the full access within the offense. Try to get the ball to the middle of the field.
And he throws there to Zay Jones, who comes
touchdown! Zay Jones! Touchdown! Oh, Raiders! Raiders! Isaiah! Isaiah! Raiders! 38 touchdown! Here we go! 38 touchdown of the year! Just win, baby! We make it to the Super Bowl since Sandy. Here we go! Here we go! Carr the star! He did it! He did it! He did it!
His passion. He never would have turned chrome into a canvas if he let a lack of tools.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! 26 points scored versus the Bengals. Look at that! Look at that! Oh yeah! Mamba, Kobe. Why you need any hope for? The game is rigged. The Raiders gonna win. Raider win! Raider win now! Here we go! The Masons are with us! They're all with us! Plus 26 point differential! Here we go! Are you a Raider or are you not a Raider?
He says that about Waller. He says that about
you are a Raider!
Guys.
El Davis never quit, does he?
They're putting in that type of effort. Just says a lot about that team, especially the situation they were in this year.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Together.
24 touchdown this season! Oh yeah! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at the Raiders are coming back, baby! Raider invader! Here we go! Raider invasion! Oh, the Bengals are letting him stay in the game! Oh, look at that! Wow, what a drive! What a fucking drive that was! What a drive! What a drive! 11 plays for the Raiders on that drive.
Offsides, penalties, turnovers.
We will destroy the Bengal Tigers! We will destroy you! We have them where we want them!
Trying to win a playoff game for the first time in 31 years. Leads Las Vegas 20-13. To Maria Taylor, Chris Sims, and the Hall of Famer Tony Dungy. Toyota halftime. Maria.
All right,
where are the turnovers?
In Cincinnati, but that 80-yard scoring drive by the Raiders could not have come at a better time.
The 26 playoff win is a comeback.
Yeah, that was big. Bengals showing great creativity.
26 playoff win is a comeback.
Offense and really taking away the pass rushers of the
Raiders.
Raiders.
That's right. Card 2-3 versus the Bengals. It's on. It's on. 2-3 versus the Bengals.
His first ever postseason, and we're going to look ahead to the second half on the Toyota halftime.
Want more stats? Hey Siri.
Who are the damn sheep who say the game is over? It's over. Oh yeah. When it was 20-32, when it was 20-12. Oh, that's a clue. 32 points, and then 33, and then 32, and your streak is going on for another year. You owe us the Super Bowl for what you did to Bo Jackson. You won't take the game because we are owed the Super Bowl for what you did to Bo Jackson. In his first playoff game, the Bengals owe this one to the Raiders, and they win the Super Bowl.
Sometimes I think about what my very last memory will be before the candle goes out.
That's how we read us.
And you will find I'm not worried about forgetting about the
And we read us.
So I'm not ready to let go of yet.
The 104th point since the Kansas City loss.
Tuesday on NBC.
Englewood is too much of 104. 104 points scored for the Raiders since the Chiefs lost.
Ready for Monday night's wild card matchup of division rivals. 12 News, your official home.
The Great Bengal collapse is on the way.
72 sold with a new, better way to sell your home. The 72 sold program is designed to net you thousands more.
Bro, with 18 pass attempts, Super Bowl 18, the 19th playoff win since the 19-year playoff streak ends. And that's how we do this.
Get your price, a higher price for your home today.
Your car is the truth. This guy is the miracle getting Vegas in the game. That was a calm breather. Your car, DC. Let's win. Let's beat Washington. The Bengals choke. Bengals choke. These guys freaking choke. Bengals collapse. The Bengal collapse is on the way. The Bengal collapse is on the way. And I know John Madden is watching this. So, yeah. 5-0 since the Kansas City game. The Chiefs. Illuminati, OCNI of the Raiders, watching you all. This is all American Underdog style, Kurt Warner. Now that's the pirate voice of John Brody. Long live the guy. It is all about Carr the Star. Derek Carr the Star, the fucking truth.
In a second, but let's start with what we saw on the field.
Derek fucking Dallas Carr, the Star.
For 146 yards and 2 touchdowns in that first half. What impressed you most?
Well, maturity, patience. I think
Another comeback. These guys are something special.
So they handle playoff pressure. Well, Joe Cool was Joe Smooth once again. He really was. Lightning quick decision.
I don't get where it says 146 yards and then the team it's 130. Oh, look at that. 1 sack, 8 yards. 18. Where's the field goal? Where is Mad Max in the equation? The 19th points of the game for the Raiders can make it 20-19. We need the 39th touchdown. The Bengals punch at 39. We need it. It's Josh Jacobs going to rush it in.
They did. In playoff football, you can't make mistakes, Chris, and we saw some mistakes from this Raider team.
Definitely. I mean, first off, jumping off side.
Come back.
Okay, now
Rally Raiders.
That cost them points or a chance to get a touchdown.
We are Rally Raiders.
You've got to let this ball go out of bounds, put one foot out, and then.
My nickname for this Central Illinois Raiders team is the Rally Raiders. The Rally Raiders is my nickname. Rally Raiders. Look, if the Chargers are down 14 points in the fourth quarter, by that logic, does it mean the Raiders are out of this game? Oh, of course not.
It's a tight end blocking one of the best pass rushers.
They only down 14 against the Raiders, and that was the fourth quarter. They'll be down 14 in the fourth quarter, and that's how I'll plan it on the worst case scenario. And we Raider come back.
Wide open, but he has to wait. This sack, fumble, cost them points again.
Okay, so they got the no-no with the tight end, a special teams mistake, a fumble.
Congratulations to Derek Carr. His first touchdown in the playoffs puts the Raiders back.
And they've won these tight games down the stretch. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely. 6 walk-off wins for the Raiders so far this season. Meanwhile, the Winter Olympics are less than 3 weeks away, and today in Switzerland, 2 of the best snowboarding has ever seen with huge results. The 2018 Olympic gold medal.
Okay, there have been a total of 47 points scored combined in the 2 playoff games since Carr was drafted.
The 3-time gold medalist appears poised for his 5th and final
47 combined points scored for the opponents.
The second half is still ahead.
27 and 20.
Big side with the first ever Corolla Cross.
John Jamacha 20. We know the Raiders got to get the Titans. We know you got to get the Titans here. It's the same old Bengals. Remember. Come back to Jamacha 26. And Bungles is Jamacha 26. And we ain't done yet. Ryan Jamacha 26. That's how we Raiders go about this. And 26 playoff win for the Raiders.
The first ever Corolla Cross.
The Bengal collapse.
Toyota, let's go places.
News is happening. Now, look at what's making
They need to choke again.
Whenever it happens, wherever you are, it's here now.
This Raiders team is invincible. They never feel defeated. This team breathes for the pressure situations. These pressure situations are the weakness of the Bengals. And any other team that squares off against the Raiders.
Offense there in that same rhythm, same heater that they finished up the regular season on. What do the Raiders need to fix?
The Raiders are playing like the moment is too big for
Okay. Too big, but Bungles playing like they don't want the game to end. This guy's a joke. He's biased, man. He's biased. Look at this guy. You guy's a traitor.
And be able to rush with 4 because there's no way that you can bring that extra pressure and have one-on-one with Jamar chasing the rest of those wide receivers.
This is the first time we get to see this Bengals offense live in person. Joe Burrow overall, what's your take on his game?
Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
He's really good.
That's it, really good. He sure is. Jamar Chase made a big play in that first half. CJ as well, finding the tight end.
Carr is the comeback king. This guy is the truth.
How well they dominated the first half.
He must do this in tribute to Pumpkin.
I'm enthusiastic because we're only down a touchdown.
They turned out the lights on, so I guess that means it's time.
The Bengals are a joke.
Second half coming up from Cincinnati, Ohio. It's a 20-13 ball game. At halftime, Bengals lead, but Derek Carr, he found Zay Jones late. One-score game.
1-0 playoffs. Here we go. Just like Madden. It's 10 years, baby. Hello, go Cards, baby. Raiders going to come back and expose these bungholes. Darren Waller is going to reach the end zone. Josh Jacobs going to reach the end zone. They come back. What a big comeback that is. That was 20-6. That's 26 points. That is epic. 6 really isn't a cultic number.
To me, there's nothing like a live performance.
27-20, I like that. What if it was 23-20 like the San Francisco Cincinnati? Now, if it's 27, you may be onto something because that's 47 points. We all know about John Madden's death. And Bo Jackson, Jamacha 27. What if Deshaun Jackson redeems himself? Deshaun Jackson, where are you?
Ken Garff Kia is now open. The trusted Ken Garff name is now here in Arizona.
There's no doubt the Raiders will get their 19th points this game. There's no doubt about that.
Kia is arriving daily. We're sure to have something for everyone. We focus on listening to people, creating the best dealership experience.
These guys are the all-American underdog.
If you're looking for a brand new vehicle or need to bring in your car for service, we're here for you. Come check out our selection of all new Kias at 2121 East Bell Road in Phoenix. Ken Garff Kia, we hear you.
Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective.
This guy is the truth, Derek Carr.
Or reconnect with some old ones.
Win or lose, this guy is the truth.
Find new experiences, find new roads. Step into the new with a new Chevy. Very well qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy vehicles, or current competitive owners get
come back against Lamar Jackson down 14 points, and now 14 points here for the Raiders.
12 News, your official home of the Arizona Cardinals. The Justice Stadium. What if it's actually a data source that can shape the future of football to help keep players healthy, safer, and reduce injuries? This is the moment we change it all. The NFL.
Let's go. Celebrate COVID-19 with the fans back. With the fans back, baby. It's Raiders getting their first playoff win in 19 years to celebrate the fans' return back from COVID-19, baby. Just like that Chiefs comeback. Just like that Chiefs comeback against the 49ers.
Super Wild Card Weekend continues tonight at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on CBS. Then tomorrow,
They're called the Rally Raiders. They know how to rally to win. Rally, guys, rally. The coin that I turn. Rally's got Gematria 23. Las Vegas. It's all good. Derek Carr fumble. It's all good. It's all good. We need a Bengal fumble. We need a Bengal turnover. Right? Win the turnover battle, guys. We need a key play.
Cincinnati leading Las Vegas 20-13.
The Bengals need to be back to 0.
146 and 148 in the game out in the desert in week 11. Bengals won. Derek Carr on the ones and twos, 12 and 21 for a $121 in his playoff debut. Jamar Chase, 6 touches, all move the chains.
Okay, the Bengals 20-second giveaway.
Trying to end that long drought, which is 8 games of the playoff loss. They've led in 7, including that game here in the 2015 playoffs against Pittsburgh. They had a lead late. The team scored 10 in the second quarter, and now Derek Carr will wait and watch, see if his Raiders defense can stop Joe Burrow. The 4 full drives, if you exclude the drive at the end where they took a knee, the Bengals have scored. Touchdown, field goal, touchdown. This is the 4-5 game in the AFC, so we're going to have to wait for that Buffalo New England.
As Carr said, the job is not done.
And then the game on Sunday night without
52 points scored versus the Raiders.
To get a sense of who the winner will advance to
4 Bengals this year.
In the divisional playoffs next weekend. Started 31 degrees. It's a couple degrees cooler. The wind is still blowing at a good enough clip. The ball just fell off the tee, as a matter of fact. As Daniel Carlson was set to kick it off. Place that finger very lightly there. As it brings Trayvon Morgan there. Just in case it's going to blow off with the wind. Second half underway here in Cincinnati. Chris Evans kicking into this wind. Had to wait for it at the 9. Tries to get to the edge where he has some blocking, and Evans a nice return here to the 36-yard line. Good start for Cincinnati as we go down to Catherine Tappan.
Well, Mike, Zach Taylor had a very calm demeanor at halftime, and he said his priorities for the second half are to win those turnover battles and finish this touchdown.
Derek Carr with 19 completions in the first half. Like, wow. I mean, you can't make it. You can't make this up, folks.
Touchdown pass. He said, we got to move past that. Next question. His message to the team, this is it. Keep winning those games. And Diablo and Jefferson both went to the locker room in the second quarter. Big defensive men out for this team in the second half. And Rich Bisaccia said we just have to find other ways to make up for their absence, Mike.
Quentin Jefferson, huge defensive tackle, and Devon Diablo, starting linebacker. So mix and runs.